concussion-related injuries. But what about kids who play rough sports? ABC's News senior medical contributor Dr. Jen Ashton went to the school that teaches moms how to protect their young athletes.
It is the most popular pro sport in America, and also one of the roughest. And on this night in Foxborough, Massachusetts, moms are here to learn how to keep their kids safe on the field.
It's air, then pattern, then shell.
Right, and it's all connected.
Thank you guys for being here.
It's called Heads Up, a program run through USA Football who's partnered with the NFL, showing moms the ins and outs of safe tackling.
Closer, there you go. The mothers here are really controlling the decision.
The clinic is being hosted by Robert Kraft and his New England Patriots. Have you ever gotten a call from a mom on one of your players?
I've gotten a call from a wife, but never from a mom.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Why was it so important to target the moms when you talk about the Heads Up program?
Because they're the ones really making the decision, what are our kids going to play?
That's the truth. My son, he runs track, but my daughter, yep, that's her playing her sport of choice, ice hockey, and she's played with the boys. How does that make this mom feel? Well, consider these statistics. For athletes aged 12 to 17 years old, 31% of concussions suffered come while playing ice hockey. Wrestling is next at 14%, and football is tied with soccer in third place at 13%. But tonight, the focus is football. We learn from the pros.
Here we go.
Techniques designed to show everything from how to stand,
Get out of there.
dive, even hit. All with the focus on safety. With the NFL's high-profile legal battles regarding concussions, this issue is front and center. Moms learning how to tackle, what went into that?
Well, we just want to expose them to what we're doing with their children, the things to look for from a safety standpoint, medical standpoint, and make sure that they feel comfortable asking coaches questions about their children and how they're playing the sport.
Do you know a lot about football?
I do not.
So you never knew how to tackle?
No.
So are you going to go home and tell him that
I'm
you know
going to go home and practice this with him.
Well, Dr. Jen Ashton joins us now. That's really a clever idea. What do you think the mothers took away from that? What did you take away from it?
You know what? I think that whatever sport your child is involved with, it really behooves the moms and the dads to learn as much mechanics about that sport as they can. So if it's soccer, it's learning how to head the ball. If it's ice hockey, how to body check. If it's baseball, how to slide. The more involved you are, the more knowledgeable you are, the better informed you can be to help your child make the right decision.
And we've had a lot of discussions, especially lately, Jen, about concussions.
Right.
And when you are young, a young athlete, how it stays with you.
Absolutely, and we're learning more and more every day. We know now that the teenage brain takes longer to recover from a concussion than the adult brain. Girls are more at risk, sport for sport, than boys, and girls take longer to recover from concussions than boys. So we need to keep that knowledge front and center, not just as doctors, but as parents.
Yeah, you know I adore your daughter, Chloe.
Yeah.
She's a heck of an athlete. I mean, she's at a camp right now.
That's right.
How do you approach it? How do you tell her? How do you talk to her so she can be as safe as possible?
We, in our household, we've had these conversations since day one. We've talked about how important participation in youth sports is, but also what the risks are. And she understands that it's an important part of life, but it's part of life. And if her health is ever in jeopardy, the sport stops.
Yeah, that's a good point. But the benefits, especially for young women.
Benefits are huge.
We're going to talk about that a lot more.
Good, I'm glad.
All right, Jen, thank you.